A little bit more right so we don't get too close to the bush.
So by 04 we're going off in that direction.
We are, so we're going to go to the power check area first. If you just say, you can say 861 cross the active runway for power checks.
861 crossing runway for power checks.
We'll go out and have a good look at, just in case someone's landing, like an emergency landing on a runway.
Try and get it in the middle. So what we're going to do then is go round into there and face that way and then do
I'll just keep it parallel to the runway. The winds are so calm, so just go this side.
over this side?
Yeah. So we'll take it off into wind. The wind is it's barely doing anything.
Okay. So
Yeah, so go a bit harder to the right. Get yourself off the runway and then just parallel to the runway.
okay.
Just in a little bit more, just so our wings are well clear of the runway.
Okay.
That'll do.
Right. Park into wind and clear of runway. Brakes on. Throttle set 2000 RPM. Bit low there. Flying controls full and free. Hatches and harnesses secure.
That's okay.
Doors okay. Harness is fine. Loose. Flight instruments check and set QNH QFT. We've already set that. This is in the green. This is low. This is in the green.
Yeah, for the oil temperature, as long as it's above the red, then we're good to go.
Fine, yep. Temperatures and pressures in limits. Done that. RPM set 3,500. Check brakes. In limits, so in the green, we're off the red, just in the green there. Alternator lights out, not shut down. This one. Mag check left and right.
Just watch your hand on the trim there.
Wrong way. So we do the mags one at a time. Dropped a bit there. Drop there. Throttle set idle. Reset throttle 2000. Yeah. Check carbon monoxide detector. That's this one. I'm sure it'll be screaming at us by now. Is there a check button?
Yeah, just press the button.
Should it?
It's working.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, just make sure you press it.
Right. Pre-takeoff.
It will stop.
Okay. So for pre-takeoff, we're going over there first, aren't we?
Oh no, you do all the checks here.
Okay. Magnetos both on, choke off. Fuel valve is on, still on. Fuel pump on. Flap set for takeoff. One stage.
Yeah, always one stage. Just visually check both sides.
My side's down. Flying controls free. The one's working fine. Trimmer set for takeoff. That's there, isn't it? Or do we keep it on?
Yeah, either one.
Okay.
You can muck around trying to get both lit up, but
Yeah.
it'd just be wasting time.
T's and P's and limits. Green, off the red, that's warming up nicely. Into the green. Landing lights on. And lookout check, all clear. And all clear.
Okay, the rest we do from memory.
Okay. We're going up there.
No, we're going all the way down.
Oh, we're going
Yeah,
down now.
we're taking off 0.4, so it's like 0.40 degrees. This is our
yeah.
takeoff direction.
Fair play. So we're going to do an about turn.
That's it. So just say you're backtracking, 661 backtracking 0.4.
661, backtrack 04.
Control column all the way back. And a good look out as you go, just in case the plane's landed again.
Sorry.
Just if it all goes wrong, just throttle back at least.
Yeah.
Get under control. Just a little bit more power, just to stop the red light coming on there. A bit too much now, just pull it back a little bit, just so just get the first bit of resistance. If you pulled any harder than that, then
Okay.
you can almost stall the engine.
So we're going round to the right. Come on, come on, come on. Right. We going for it?
Go for it. We're doing some checks first. Okay, flaps down 1, all switches are up.
Yep.
Temperature pressures are okay.
Okay.
Have you done a takeoff before?
No.
Okay. So first thing to do is just take your hand off the stick. You want that stick absolutely vertical.
Okay.
So that's not vertical now.
Okay.
You pull back too much.
Vertical.
Check it again. Just hold it, take the stick. Don't pull back, just there.
Okay.
There's no crosswind, so we don't have to do any ailerons into wind.
Okay.
Okay, nice and smooth, no jerking, just going to squeeze in the right pedal to keep it straight.
Okay.
If you hold the stick there, it will just lift off when it's ready.
Right.
Okay, there's a few other checks we're going to do. We're going to make sure we got at least about 4,800 RPM.
Yeah.
And a bit later, the airspeed will start rising.
Okay.
We've got time, we can check the temperature and pressures again. Okay, nice and smooth on the throttle.
Do we need any radio?
Yeah, I'll do the radio, or just say 661 taking off.
661 taking off.
Surface wind 040 degrees to less than 5 knots.
Right, so 4,800 revs.
More right rudder. Hold that throttle fully forward. Airspeed's rising. More right rudder. Hey, easy, nose down. So remember what the climb picture looks like?
Yeah.
Nose down again, go too high. Make sure it's all trimmed. The nose, don't let the nose go too high again. Just half the white of the bonnet on the horizon.
Okay.
Flaps up, retain the horizon. And a gentle turn to the right. It's a 15-degree bank turn. That's it, that's all you need, like that, for a climbing turn. And you can see Bishop Wall from over there.
Yep.
So we don't want to fly of it, we don't want to fly just to the north of it, so we just go wings level about here. Checking your T's and P's, all okay.
Yep. Look round.
So we are heading for Bishop Wolf a little bit, we're coming out a little bit to the left. And what height do we level off at?
We level 1250.
Oh, 1,300 feet. We start at 1250, about there, start levelling off. So keep lowering the nose, don't take too long. We'll get the nose down. And cruise speed, so you can go to cruise power. Hold that nose down though, don't let it climb, or you'll be in airspace. I'll get our power back. We got it. Get the nose down, we're going to be in airspace.
Okay.
So, I'll take control.
Okay.
We're 20 foot away from airspace there.
Sorry.
So not trim there, you got it?
Yeah.
Go back to cruise power.
This is 4,100.
About 4,600. 4,500, 4,600 something. Trim the plane. Equal shot, do this call. 661 north of being Bishop Wolfram, departing to the east. You didn't get the power back quick enough, so we're going to keep on climbing.
My knob is falling over. I was trying to find it.
It's best not to let go of it at all.
No, I've got a firm hold on it.
All the way on takeoff, you didn't have it quite open as well, so I pushed it a bit more.
Okay.
You just got to guard it, you hold it forward. Okay, so let's head over to east a little bit out to the left. Okay, we'll look at mixing climbing and descending turns. How about that, that'll do. So we've got a heading of about 100. We'll go maintain that.
Okay.
Okay, when you're ready, I'll climb up to 2,200 feet.
Okay, so power.
Don't go checking T's and P's.
T's and P's, all in the green. Clear left, clear right. Clear above.
So a full power climb. And we're climbing VY as get your nose up.
We're climbing to 2,000.
2,200.
Okay.
And at the same time, what a turn onto the Spinnaker Tower.
Right, okay.
So it's 15-degree bank angle. So you've got to think which one's going to happen first.
What?
You're doing two things at once here.
Right, we're banking and we should level off a bit.
That's it. And now you level off, you can carry on banking up to 30 degrees.
Okay.
Because that's normal turn now. Okay, get that nose down. That's good. Just undo the... And once you're almost cruise speed, get that power back. Just cruise power. Hold that nose down. Okay. Keep looking out the window. We'll get that power back a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
That's why we're climbing still. Don't forget to trim at the end. So back to cruise power. So every time in between, we just go back to straight and level flying. At 4,500 RPM, 4,600 would be fine. Got a bit more power. That's not going to be enough to. Okay, that was actually really good for a first attempt. Okay, just get the power back so you made the same mistake at Bishop Wolfram.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try another one. So we're going to climb straight ahead up to 2,600 feet.
Okay.
And turn on to east. So if you look where east is, pick something out the window.
Okay. There's a plane on the...
Yeah, okay, that's a long way away, that should be no problem.
Yeah. Level off. Bring the power back. $2,600 feet. Not quite east.
You're not going to get exactly you right every time, so that's fine, you can make it a correction.
Yeah.
Okay, nose not quite level though, is it? That's why we're always climbing, so
Okay.
Make sure when you do level off, you hold it exactly straight and level. Tendency, let the nose keep coming up. The other aircraft's not going to be a problem, it's a long way away. Okay, you've got the technique, you're not being overloaded, just got to keep that nose down.
Yeah.
Make sure it's all trimmed to finish. And then back down to 2,600 feet. Just cruising around now.
So bring the power back a bit. Attitude down.
Okay, top of climb, we can get rid of the fuel pump now. We don't need landing light as well, that could have come off that visual. Fuel pump can either come off 1,000 foot or when you get to the top of the climb. Some people like to leave it on till the right at the top. Either way is acceptable. Okay, on this heading, I'd like you to set up an idle power descent.
Okay. Sorry, is that now down to?
Yeah, just let's get the descent going. I'll tell you what to go to.
Attitude and then power. An idle power, did you say?
Yeah, an idle power descent. Okay, not forgetting the weave. You've got to look out before you descend. Okay, turn on to north. And we're going to level off at 2,000 feet.
2,000, but turning as well?
Yes, sir. So that's going to be a 30-degree bank angle.
And level at 2,000. Bring the nose up, power, attitude, trim, watch the nose, up a bit.
I don't think, remember you've got to anticipate the bottom of the descent by 100 feet, maybe 150.
Yeah.
To start getting the power up, so we've actually got quite slow at the end there because you lift the nose up.
Yeah.
No power, so you want power to trim. Okay, let's look at a couple more. Climb on this heading.
Okay.
Up to 2,500 feet. A VY climb.
Attitude.
And turn on to 030.
030.
Yeah, just here.
Yeah. Overcooked it to 060. What are we climbing to?
2,500.
Oh, crap. Power, attitude, trim.
Okay, just before you turned on 030,
Yeah,
you turned over there, came back again,
yeah,
and that's wrong again, isn't it?
yeah.
Why is that?
Did I? Oh crap! Now we're going north again.
Who did you fly with last time, Paul?
Sorry?
Put you through with Paul last time.
Yep.
Did he explain the compass errors?
No.
Okay, it's really important. You can't rely on a compass while turning or accelerating.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay, that should be explained to you. So when you got to fly visually, so you pick something like east,
Yep.
it's going to be something over there,
Okay.
and then fly to something visual.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so if you just turn on to east for a moment, let's just do a normal turn. Let's look at some of these compass errors. So it's actually going the wrong way.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Okay, but you pick something on the ground,
Yep.
and the compass catches up with you again. So you can't rely on the turn at all.
Right. Okay.
Let's just get a little bit more to the right, just so we get exactly east. So anytime you look at the compass, you've got to wings level, you've got to not accelerate or decelerate,
Yeah.
and check what it is. Like even like now, let this settle down for a bit. Okay, so it's bouncing around, that's just a small turbulence. Okay, just follow me through on the controls here.
Okay.
So the acceleration errors are worse when it's east-west. So watch what happens to the compass. I'll try and keep it as straight as I can.
Okay.
See it move there, just by deceleration.
Yeah.
And it'll slowly come back again once the deceleration stopped. And if we give it a full power, I'm going to keep it nice and straight. Okay, that's just acceleration errors.
Yeah.
And you get acceleration errors all the way through the turn. Okay, let's have a look at a compass turn. Oops, so we're getting quite close to airspace there. Let's just come back down again.
Close to what?
The airspace, it's behind us, but
Okay.
if we get too distracted, we might end up turning into it.
Yeah.
So let's lose a bit of height. Is that 3,000 feet? Okay, let's just stay there for a bit. Okay, so we look at the compass there as in a turn.
Yeah.
So we just go around 30-degree turn. So the compass has actually gone ahead of us.
Yeah.
So it's leading. Okay, now it's slowing down. As we go through the South Pole, it will slow down and we'll sort of catch it up again. Well, in this case, it's not doing it at all. It's just ahead of us all the time. So these ones don't work as a true theoretical compass. Okay, now it's lagging. It's going to lead as you go. Sorry, it's going to lag as you go for the poles again. So we're coming up to north at the moment.
Right.
But this is well behind us now.
Yeah.
It started off leading. It is ahead of us. North's about there. So if we roll out, it catches up again. Okay, so we go through north-south. It's behind. It's like delayed. Right. You go through east-west. It gets there before you have. Okay, you have control.
Okay. I have control.
Okay, you don't have to remember the theory, but you just got to remember you can't rely on it while turning.
So if I know we're going northeast. Over there, so pick a landmark, head in that direction,
yep.
And then once you're straight, look at the compass.
Yeah, you do another, let it all settle down, you can have another look. So let's look at 150 degrees.
Yeah.
It's pretty much out there. Not quite, not 3 o'clock, it's a little bit beyond that.
Yeah, so that
like the start of the harbour there.
So if we go, now I've lost 1 mile.
So now we can't rely on the compass, it's actually gone the wrong way.
Yeah.
That's all. But we're flying visually by looking out the window.
So I reckon it is...
So let the compass settle, we can't chase it. You've got to avoid that temptation to make another correction.
Yep.
Okay, now you see it's only about 20 degrees off. 10 degrees, just a small correction.
Sort of
but again, still flying visually.
Yeah.
Wait for the compass to settle down again. Don't chase it. Let it all settle. Okay, so now let's practice it again.
Yep.
So start an idle power descent. And we'll go down to 1,800 feet.
Okay.
To help you remember the targets, just repeat 1,800.
1,800 feet.
Yeah, you're more likely to remember it then because you've said it yourself.
Yep.
Okay, on this heading, 1,800.
So brief check around, clear head left and to the right. Everything's in the green.
Little weave look underneath the aircraft there.
So attitude, power.
Okay, we were heading over there, weren't we?
We were heading over there. Now we're heading somewhere.
Okay, we're going to turn on to 210 degrees.
210 degrees. All clear. Apart from the plane over there.
I didn't see that one. Is it? Was it coming towards us?
No, it's going the exact opposite way. I did the same thing I used to do, which was to rely on the compass.
Remember, you're going to anticipate 1,800 feet, but you're going to anticipate it before that. Start applying power. So keep holding the nose down, and that'll accelerate you back up to 80 knots. Well, there, just level off there. Let it all settle down, we'll see what the compass says. Okay.
Okay, 21.
Gets easier the more you do it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at another one. So we're going to VY climb on this heading.
A climb on this heading. Power. Attitude. Trim.
And we're going to turn on to north and level off at 2,200 feet.
Right, so north is basically...
Oh, so yes, you've just got to guess 180, sun behind you. So start a turn, 15 degrees, 50 degree bank. Don't let the nose come up while you do that, nose down. It's a little bit too steep, so you're about 15 degrees about there.
Okay.
Go and level at 2,200 feet, start levelling off. Now you can increase your bank angle to 30 degrees. But think about levelling off while you're doing that.
Okay.
So you've got to start powering back. Keep that nose down. And now we're just back to a normal turn, because we're not climbing anymore.
So,
And you have to best guess it, because the sun's going to be sort of behind you.
yeah.
Okay, and don't chase the compass, let it all settle down.
So lower the nose.
Okay, compass looks stable. About 20 degrees to the left is just a small correction.
Come on.
Okay, you gained 100 feet, but it's not trimmed yet, is it? So I can see you pushing on that a lot all the time. So each time the nose pops up, you gain a little bit more height.
Okay.
So it's still high now. That's a high nose, it's going up again.
I thought you wanted a bit more height.
No, I said every time you let the nose come up, we gain height.
All right, sorry, I misheard you there.
So like that, that's straight and level there.
Yeah.
I'll take control, you just be a passenger now.
Okay.
You've got a little bit too much power set there. So like every time you level off, every time the nose does that and you level off again, and you get that again, we're just gaining like 10, 20 feet each time.
Yeah.
You know, if you're daydreaming, it's like, just leave it like that for too long, it's going up again. To really nail that horizon.
Yeah.
Okay, you have control.
Control.
Okay, let's do a cruise descent this time. So you can power back whatever you like. Just descend at 80 knots.
Okay, clear ahead.
Just a gentle descent. We'll go down to 1,800 feet.
Okay, attitude.
And we're going to turn on to west. And level off 1,800.
Okay, and west is about back that way.
Make a good look out for the aircraft each time.
Yep. Down to 1,800 feet.
Yes, please. Yep. Remember to anticipate it before you get there.
So if we're going west, that's basically where the sun is, isn't it?
We don't chase that compass while sort of levelling off or adding power.
Power, attitude.
So it's gone off, but don't trust that because we're accelerating. Let it all settle down.
Okay.
So we nail that horizon now, don't let that nose pop up. So it's climbing a little bit, get that nose down, there's it. And now you can make a small correction onto west.
Okay.
Aircraft a little bit higher, that's fine.
Get it onto west.
Okay, good. This is the Class D airspace above us. That's what will make sure we don't get distracted up to 3,000 feet as we hit that.
Okay.
Otherwise you can do what you like below 3,000. Okay, another one then. So we're going to climb up to 2,500 feet.
Okay.
But first of all, we're going to turn on to 150. Let's do it slightly different order.
So, clear left. That plane's still there. So
Yeah, he's faster than us. We'll
Yeah.
catch him up. 150 degrees. And now climb up to 2,500 feet.
Okay. Power. Attitude.
So you've got to reduce the bank angle now, because it's a climbing turn. Just a different order. So a full power climb.
I've lost my knob again. And I've lost my...
It's a little bit wrong there, isn't it? It was correct the first place.
150.
Yeah, be careful of the compass now, because it's going to misread.
I missed that one, right?
And we'll go way up to 2,500 feet,
Okay.
which doesn't get not too much on the nose. Just half the bonnet, half the white bit on the horizon, no higher than that.
Pushing the attitude forward, nearing 2,500. power back.
Make sure you get the nose down first, not quite level. About there, that's it. Horizon's a bit harder to see, but we have to guess where it is.
Yeah.
It's that smoggy layer there.
And a 150.
The nose down more than that, that's quite a nose high actually. That's it. Just got to get used to that picture.
Yeah.
Looking straight at the horizon, not looking up or down at it.
And trim.
Okay.
150, 2,550 feet.
Okay, we'll come back and revisit this. What we'll do, we'll find a film so we can actually practice like a takeoff and landing,
Okay.
like a whole circuit, so it all comes together with sort of target. But for now, we'll look at slide slipping.
Okay.
So you want to take us away from the, what's your height though? Still 2,500 feet. We'll turn away from this military building and Portsdown Hill, so we'll head back in sort of northwest. We'll do for the moment.
Okay. Gonna be right behind
A
you.
little bit too much power there, that might be why it's climbing. And once you're heading northwest, do an idle power descent, that's 60 knots. And then we'll look at slide slipping. We don't want to slide slip at high speeds.
Okay.
We want to use the aircraft, we use everything on the aircraft like idle power to slow down and descend. And if we want to descend more, then we can do slide slipping.
Okay.
But we've got to set it up right to start with, so you don't snap bits off.
West, north, right.
Yeah, or north or northwest, just to get out of the sun so we can see where we're going. The more you fly, you get a feel for the directions just where the sun is.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you're right, that's in the west, that's pretty close there. That's, just get a feel for it. Okay, idle power descent when you're ready.
Okay. We're clear left, ahead, right. Everything's in the green. T's and P's. We've got attitude down to.
Oh, we're going to look at slide slipper. We'll take it as low as we need to.
Okay, so just
Idle power first. So it's actually power first,
right.
not attitude. So hold the nose up.
Power.
That's it. Wait till you get 60 knots. Otherwise you never get there, boys.
Okay.
Don't forget the rudder, little left rudder as you reduce power. Okay, trim the plane for 60 knots.
Okay.
That's a little bit too steep. Do you remember what a normal descent looks like? About there. So. There's power gliders on that ridge there. We won't go that far.
Okay.
Okay, let's get 60 knots, a little bit quicker. Nose up a little bit more. Keep your direction. Okay, all trimmed?
Yep.
Okay, so our rate of descent, about 700 feet per minute.
Okay.
So just follow me through on the controls.
Okay.
We do this idle power. So it's just going to be, we can slide slip left or right.
Okay.
But the easiest way to remember, if we apply rudder first, we're just going to move the ailerons the opposite way.
Okay.
So right rudder, left aileron.
Right.
Okay, just make it a little bit roofy. Okay, now we're slide slipping over towards that cricket pitch over there.
Yep.
You see it? Just continue the slide slip, you've got control.
Yep.
Right rudder. And to undo it, you're just going to bring rudder the pedals level and centralise the stick. Oh, that's not quite set. Easy on the centralise the pedals. So like you just take your foot off the pedals almost.
Yeah.
Let's try another one. So let's go. Let's get 60 knots again. Right rudder.
Right rudder.
So right rudder, left aileron. We'll do exactly the same again.
Okay. So rudder first.
Yeah, do both at the same time. Nice. So you balance. You've got to lower the nose there to retain speed. It's about there now. We're sort of heading to those farm buildings. Our rate of descent's increasing there, but we're not picking up any speed. That's the main reason for this.
Okay.
So if you want to steer towards that house over there,
This house here.
that's it. Because you see the white house reflecting the wind. We'll go a little bit right, so you can just steer ailerons, or you just ease off the rudder pedal a little bit. That's it. You can steer it just a little bit. Small changes.
Limey. What?
Because you're taking one off, you're going.
Oh, okay.
You go one extreme to the other.
You've got to do both at the same time.
Let's look at one together. So let's go for those cows. The cows. White rudder, ailerons. That's nice and smooth.
Yeah.
Go for the cow field, and as you release it, just bring both back to the middle.
Okay.
And we can slide slip again.
Yeah.
Back to the middle. Got one more. You get one more in there.
Okay.
Slide slip,
So
and just return them both to the centre position again. That's it. Okay, climb away, full power. Pitch up. There's those power gliders on the hill there. Not too high though, you've got to look at that picture outside.
yeah.
Get yourself into a nasty stall there, which is the next exercise. Climbing turn to the left just to avoid these paragliders ahead. See how much height we lost there, really quick, isn't it?
Yeah, very quick.
So sometimes you have to use that wind when landing, especially on like 04, there's no headwind. And you can see we're going to overshoot the runway, so you've got to slice it just to lose the height. We'll head all the way round to the south, or Spinnaker Tower, let's just do a visual onto Spinnaker Tower. We'll climb our way back up to 2,500 feet. I find long climbs really boring. It takes a long time, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
It's hardly like a Typhoon jet, is it? It's Interceptor.
They tend to go straight up.
Yeah, it's like 40,000 feet on 2 minutes or something, aren't they? Straight from takeoff, like full afterburner. It'll take us a couple of years to get there at this rate. No pitch angle a little bit steep, just reduce that slightly. So we'll level off 2,500 feet and we'll look at slice slipping again.
We've got attitude, power,
So that nose, that's where it's going high there, so you get a nose down. So always gain about 100 foot on the top of climbs.
Yeah.
Got to get, that's because you're letting the nose come up in between. Okay, when you're ready, we'll do one to the end of the creek there. See the little river?
Yeah.
Fram Creek, we're going for the just turn towards the very end of the river there,
Okay.
and then we'll slice it towards it. So the ferries are starting to leave now.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so set yourself up for an idle power descent again, 60 knots.
Okay, power back. An idle power descent.
Yeah, let's go idle power, then you've got no engine sort of interfering. So slow the plane to 60 knots before adjusting the attitude. Lift the nose up, that's it. It's the quickest way there then.
Okay, that's 60 knots.
Make sure it's all trimmed. Okay, so we're going to do the same again, right rudder, left aileron. Just apply it nice and gently, just keep it nicely balanced. To give you a lot more aileron, you have to make a little room, bit more room with your leg. Nose down a bit, so it's still pitching down.
Okay.
But we're not going for the creek, so if you ease off the rudder pedal, it will come round.
Just ease it off.
That's it, now you're steering again. Now apply the right rudder again. Keep that nose pointing down.
Yeah.
And we're headed for the creek again, so you can steer as well.
Yeah.
Okay, bring it straighten up. Let's try it the other way.
Okay.
Left rudder, right aileron.
Oh.
Didn't give it. It's got to be balanced. You're pumping.
Yeah.
Like, stop pumping it because you're getting really slow there. Stop pumping. It's got to be balanced at the same time.
Yeah.
So left aileron, right rudder,
So.
and lower the nose. You're lifting the nose up. So it's not okay. So you've got to keep the nose pointing down for 60 knots.
Yep.
Okay, nice and gentle. Left aileron, right rudder. Okay, don't lift the nose up though. That's what's happening.
Okay. And we're.
If you lose control of it, don't give it so much rudder. Just
Okay.
ease it in gently.
Right.
But keep the nose pointing down though, or is it going to stall? Right rudder, gently. Left rudder,
Left rudder.
aileron. Nose is coming up. That's it. Hold the nose down. There's a little bit too much rudder there, so it's all.
Yeah.
Well, you've got to get a bit more bank angle in. So if it's not balanced, too much rudder before aileron.
Yeah.
But we're heading for that area there. Just try that again. Ease it off. Straighten up. Let's both at the same time.
Okay.
And a little bit more gentle the rudder. Feed in the aileron.
Okay.
Left rudder.
So.
It's a bit too much rudder again. So that's why it's what we're saying. Just follow me through. You tend to do a bit too much of that.
Okay.
And there's a lot of momentum there. So it's just a squeeze of left pedal. Like that, just easing it over.
Okay.
Okay, run that height, so we have to climb up again. I'll put the fuel pump on just because of the low level. And we'll turn away from this military building. We'll go left, climbing turn. Got to stay a couple of miles away from that. Let's head up north. Best guess with the sun.
Okay.
This time we go to 2,000 feet.
Roger.
We're not quite straight and level, really get that nose. Get that attitude straight and level. See it's going up again. Yes, get it down, get it down. Hands off, make sure it's all trimmed. It's there, just don't let it pop up. That does all the good work, always all that hard work. Okay, idle power descent on this heading.
Okay, clear ahead, right to the left, and everything's in the green. We've got power, attitude.
So slow to 60 knots first.
Okay.
And gently lower the nose. Trim. The nose down a bit too much. You've got to get used to what these pictures look like.
Yeah.
You get there a lot quicker. You don't sort of chase it all the time. Okay, so it's going to be right aileron, left rudder this one.
Right.
So just smoothly, don't pump the pedals. That's it. That's it. Just feed it in. That's it. But you want a little bit more bank angle. So if you can't get, if it won't go over, it's probably because you're getting a bit too much rudder. So once you get the sort of profile percentage, you'd send it that way.
Okay.
Try it the other way. So it's going to be the opposite this time.
So that one.
And you'll find you prefer one way or the other.
This is my favourite way.
Okay, we see it's not. There's no bank there. So take that off again. Let's try and get a bit more bank before we apply the rudder.
Okay, so over to the left.
As it start rolling over and right rudder. It's a bit more coordinated.
I went the wrong way.
But we don't want wings level, we actually do want the plane slipping through the sky.
Okay.
That's it, so that's the position you want to try and roll into,
Yeah.
rather than get there too late. Let's try it again,
Okay.
reset. So get a bit of, roll the ailerons, a bit of rudder, and we'll go that way again.
Right. So left rudder, right
Oh,
aileron.
whichever way you want to go, we can try it both ways, but
Okay.
that's it, get a bit of bank on there, and then apply the rudder. Okay, we're sort of going down this little hole here.
Okay.
That'll do, let's climb away.
Power. Attitude. Trim.
Okay, see these brown filter?
Yeah.
We're going to treat that like a big runway.
Okay.
So I'll just take control. I'm just going to position us. Let's go right round quick. Steep turns, next size 15.
Okay.
That's something else for you to learn.
Fair enough.
Just save a bit of time. Okay, the ground down here, round about here, is about probably 500 feet. Okay, so we're going to approach that. There's pylons down there, there should be a pond. We're not going to take it very low.
Okay.
What we're doing is just going to combine those. I'll talk you through what a circuit's sort of like.
Okay.
So if you just set us up for idle power descent, idle power descent,
Okay, so
60 knots.
power,
and we'll turn to the left. So descend and turn. So you see where our fake runway is up to the left hand side there?
yep. We're sort of going parallel to it.
Yeah, so this is what we call base leg at the moment.
Okay,
So we're 90 degrees to it. You can set one stage of flap.
okay. Do I do that?
So wings level, one stage of flap, yep, nice and quick. Lowering the nose at the same time. Got to get the nose down. Not so jerky. Okay, we're going to turn towards our pretend runway, right in the middle of those farmers' fields.
Okay, yeah, I've got it.
So that'll be final approach. Just got these pylons to keep an eye on here, but we'll
Yeah.
clear those. Okay, a little bit high, so you could use power. Still descend to 60 knots. So you can't force it down, it just comes down on its own.
Yeah.
You're controlling speed with pitch.
Okay,
This is basically what all the bits joined together are.
yeah.
Okay, so we're treating this like we're not going to land, it's like a plane on the runway.
Okay,
So we're going to do a full power climb,
so
keeping it nice and straight. Just pitch up, this is just a normal climb here. Drag flap away, just move one stage. Let the airspeed increase, keep that pitch going there. Next stage of flap.
that's it.
Oh, it's all up, okay. Make sure it's all trimmed. Bit of right rudder as well, it's all the individual bits all coming together now. There we have it, big up. And all the climbs are 500 foot above the ground.
Okay,
So whatever the ground height is there. Let's level up at 1,200 feet. Okay.
okay. Attitude, power,
And we're going to start turning. It's going to be a 90-degree turn, just looking out the window.
okay.
So you've got to level off at the same time.
Power,
And we're going to be visual to our pretend runway out there.
okay, I've lost it.
Can you see it?
No,
There's behind you a bit more turn.
okay,
So look at height though, 1,200 feet we should be.
power,
Yeah, it's the ones out to our left there. So now we're 90 degrees. Let's lose that height quick. Let's stay that height actually. We're treating like 1,400, that'd be fine.
okay,
It's back to cruise power. Okay, our pretend runways in your 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
yeah,
So about there, we're going to turn onto downwind. This is just a normal 30-degree bank turn.
okay,
So we'll do it now. So 30-degree bank, a little bit more. So we get these turns sort of completed in the correct places as quick as possible. There's our field. So it should be parallel to it now, a little bit to the right.
oh, got it, yeah,
Cruise power.
power,
So if you use all the fields all in one, it's like one massive long runway.
yeah,
At the end, the start of the wheat field, where it ends, that's like the starting point where we're going to land, or pretend to land.
where those trees,
That's it, yeah.
those trees are, okay,
And that'll be like our late downwind position.
yeah,
We're going to wait for that. It's 90 degrees out our window at the moment. We're going to wait till it's 45 degrees behind us.
okay,
And that's our visual turning point.
alright,
So just keep retaining level flight, 1,400 feet. So keep looking. Oh, I'm not going to lose sight of it. When it's,
okay.
when it's 45 degrees behind.
Yeah,
Out there.
nearly. Okay,
Okay, 90 degree turn to the left, level turn. And you can start powering back. We're just going to slow to 60 knots, but not descend yet.
okay,
And again, you just get yourself visual 90 degrees to the pretend runway. Slow down to 60 knots. Small changes. It will change very quickly. We don't go the nose high though, we're still level or descending.
okay.
One stage of flap. Retain 60 knots, trim the plane, watch the speed. Let's go a bit too fast. Quite high here, so it's reduced power. Still retain 60 knots. Actually, we use the right, not all the fields, we'll just use that right-hand one. That looks like more like a runway, doesn't it?
Yeah, okay,
Keep going. So just keep going straight, we're not ready to turn yet.
okay,
Just got to keep an eye on these pylons, which seem to be everywhere around it.
I think we'll do
Yeah,
that.
it's the substation there. So we'll turn a little bit early just to get away from the pylons.
Okay.
And then full flap, because it's still a bit high. Remember to lower the nose at the same time. Still 60 knots, get the nose down more. Like that. We're still the same speed, but the flaps give us a steeper descent. Okay, that'll do. There's some horse stuff down there, so we'll do a climb here.
Okay, power.
Right rudder. Let's get the plane under control first. That's a bit of a one thing at a time.
Okay.
So it's not even full power yet, is it? That's full power.
Lower up on traffic, Luscombe Golf Bravo Tango
rudder.
Charlie Juliet at Corhampton, inbound for Rohay Farm, lower up on traffic.
Next stage of flap. Retain that horizon. So if flaps go down, you've got to lift the nose up each time. Don't let it sink in between.
Lower up on radio broadcast. Southampton QNH now 1022. Southampton QNH 1022. Lower up on that.
Okay, new QNH, we'll set that to 1022.
1022, that's Golf Charlie Juliet.
And we'll head over to Bishop Waltham.
Okay. I have
Should
no
be.
idea where that is.
Out to your left. Pretty much like head to west, and that'll get us close.
Yeah.
And we can level off about 1,500 because we'll be coming down soon. Just on the edge of Waterlooville here. So keep your turn going and we should be able to spot it. About 8 o'clock position.
Okay. Power.
Still climbing there, so that's something to watch next time you fly.
Yeah.
Really level off. Bit late getting the power. We should be able to pick up some villages out there. So I think we just come in, left about another 10, 20 degrees. Yeah, see the little speckles there? That's probably Bishop Waltham.
Okay. What? Straight
Yeah, straight ahead. That looks like some large village. Just go straight towards that and we'll work out when we get closer.
Okay.
1,500 feet, wasn't it? So when we go into Bishop Waltham, you've got to fly the approach. It's going to be 60 knots. Same principle, lowering flaps each time.
Okay.
And maintaining your speed. You don't want to be going too fast. It's got to be an accurate 60 knots. So what height are we flying at?
1400.
No, 1500.
Okay.
So look at your power setting. It's going to keep on descending if you don't go back to cruise power. So anytime you make a big power change,
Yeah.
concentrate because you might have to put it back again. If you forget about it, you'll either carry on climbing or carry on descending. Okay, so you can radio to Stuart. If you say low up on radio 661, 3 miles east of Bishop Waltham, request rejoin.
Sorry, lower up 661.
Low up on radio, that's the full title.
Okay.
That's the station name as well.
Lower up on radio 661. 3 miles east of Bishop Waltham.
Request rejoin.
Request rejoin.
So cruise power, so we get there quick as possible.
Oh.
Looks like Bishop Waltham, dead ahead there. We've got the solar panels, so we're going to go between Bishop Waltham and the solar panels.
Okay.
Assume we're still on runway 04. We've got to be 1,300 feet before we get there.
Okay.
We've got the new QNH 1022. I'll turn the transponder off as part of Southampton's agreement.
The transponder's off.
Yeah, just we've got to have off before we go into the zone.
Oh, okay.
That's their rules.
So if we need to go down a bit, yeah?
Is it? He's not answered. I'll do a traffic call. Low up on traffic 861, 2 miles east of Bishop Waltham, inbound runway 04. Let's lose that height. And while we're doing that, we could do pre-landing checks, check brake pressure and brakes are off. Undercarriage always down, mixture rich. Depends which one you might do, fast bar. Fuel pumps on, we also want landing light on. Instruments set, temperature pressure's all good. No carpet, harnesses all tight.
Yep.
So 1,300 feet, let's concentrate on that.
Okay.
That means more power to level off. Let's try and get back to 1,300. Not enough power there, that's why we're descending. And we'll go left just a tiny bit so we don't fly right over the top of Bishop Wolf and we'll go alongside it. About there, that'll do. Okay, see Bishop Wolf there, we're just tying it a little bit to the right now, just so we go parallel to it.
Okay.
That's it, about there, perfect. Your next radio call, Saint 61 south of Dean Bishop Wolf from inbound.
Lower from radio 661, south of Bishop's Wolf from inbound.
Okay, we go about another 10 degrees right. There's a greenhouse down there which we're going to aim for.
Okay.
You just get used to this once you've done it enough times. We've got to start slowing down to 60 knot descent with one stage of flaps.
Okay, so power back. One stage.
Wait for the white arc. Lift the nose up a little bit to help slow down. Bit less power. That's it, white zone there, one stage of flap, low in the nose at the same time. Just a little bit too much, just got to use that picture again. About there. That's it.
About there?
Yep, trim the plane. Now it should settle down to about 60 knots. There's a greenhouse down there because you see a large sort of grey building. So we can lower the nose a little bit more for 60 knots. Small changes. Yeah. It's the large building dead ahead. We're going to fly right over the top of it, 800 feet. Keep your hand on the throttle because you've got to make... And you've got to judge, by the time you get to that greenhouse, we've got 800 feet. Do you reckon that's about right? More power, less power? What do you reckon?
Less power.
Oh, it looks like not too bad. We've still got a way to go. And one way's just out to the right.
Yep, I see it.
You've seen this approach before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Down the pylons.
Yes.
So we're coming down a little bit too quickly, so a little bit more power. We don't want to be lower than 800 foot over the greenhouse. Keep tracking towards it.
Okay.
So you're blown off course here, you've just got to keep steering towards it. Especially with this circuit, as you get more and more out of position if you don't stay on top of it. So a little bit low here, a bit more power, should be 800 feet. Okay, a gentle turn. See the pond down there? There's a pylon behind it, that's what we're going to... Sort of very gentle turn away. You can say Saint 61 final.
Saint 61 final.
Okay, what's your speed? Should be 60 knots. Next stage of flap.
Surface wind is 190 degrees, 5 knots.
Go on, get that nose down, as we get too slow. So we can slow to 52 knots, the yellow triangle speed now.
Okay.
Make sure it's all trimmed. And we're looking for 500 foot, 52 knots. We're going to turn just before the pylon.
Okay.
Small changes to the speed. About there. So we've got a gentle turn just before we get there.
1200 degrees at 6 knots.
Say 61. I'm not going to land on the first bit, just gently take it down like that. No need to change the pitch. Looks like we're going to glide away. Oh, don't want to cut the corner too much, got a tree there. Think about all the obstacles there. We're aiming for the black and white markers there. That's the approach. The round out is just about there. We just bring the plane level. Whoop it. Wait for the sink. Pull it back, pull it back. Hold it there. Feet on the rudders, keep it straight. Hold the control column right back. Just let it roll to a stop. You can put a bit of brakes on at the end there. Nice and gently, otherwise it will start skidding.
Okay.
Just make sure you a little bit more power just in case it stalls. Okay, slow it right down.
Are we turning around?
That's it, yeah. If you go to the right first and swing it back round to the left, it'll turn.
Here, yeah.
That's it, yeah. We can. You don't do it by the cones there, but this is fine here. Less power. Almost zero power. Otherwise you lose control.